What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the crystal skulls. So, they say there are 13 skulls, but only 12 have been discovered. They started to pop up around the late 19th century, around Mesoamerica, so that's like Latin and South America. Um, the crazy thing about these is like, how were these made? Like, they didn't have modern tools back then. Um, and some people say they possess power, some people say they don't. And Native Americans tribes say ancestors left the skulls, maybe aliens. So they say once all 13 skulls are put together, they're going to cause an awakening and reveal a global grid and awaken secret knowledge. Native Americans said that there are 12 inhabited planets. The 13th skull, once they find it, has all the information of all the planets. It's kind of like a memory card, like a backup. And there have been lots of reported crystal skulls, but a lot of them have been turned out to be fakes, or people want to say that they have one but they actually don't. It's like a replica, and they know they're fakes because they actually put them in a machine and they study them, and they could tell they're fake. Yeah. Hollywood actually made a movie about it. It's called Indiana Jones in Search for the Crystal Skull. And in the movie, they used this crystal skull with an elongated head, kind of to mimic the Mayans, their tribes. But that's a fake. That's a replica. So these crystal skulls are made out of quartz, and quartz can't be um, dated, so you can't really see and study it with a machine to see when it was made. Most of the skulls were once I was researching are found in Mexico, and I feel like this is because there's lots of quartz in Mexico. In 2000, in the year 2000, they discovered this large cave filled with lots of quartz, more than 500,000 years old. So they started to um, mine this cave out of lead, zinc, and silvermite. And then Mexico, largest lead producer. The cavern discovered during the mission during operations containing crystal. Um, so after 2015, they're like, hey, we're mining this too much. We want to preserve this. So they stopped it. So they only mined it for 5 years. Um, this is kind of a cool cave. Like the giant crystal cave was discovered by miners in 2000. And this was one of the coolest caves I've seen of quartz. This one's called Cueva del Tiburon. And I feel like they named that because it kind of looks like shark teeth, cave of the shark. Here's another cool picture about it. So, the first person to report that they had found a crystal skull was in 1924, and it was a daughter of a famous British adventurer, and her name was Anna Michelle. So, she says her version of the story is that she reached into a pyramid, and out of the pyramid, she found the skull. Her dad never said this. The only time her dad mentioned this crystal skull was whenever he said that he purchased it in an auction. So who do we believe, the daughter or the dad? But they made a book and they made all these different stories based on this skull. That's her right now, and she says it has healing powers, that it helped her heal her body. Another cool skull is owned by Phyllis Newman, and she actually puts her skull in the closet because she says it talks to her. And the name of that skull is Crystal Skull is Matt. One of the coolest ones I found was owned by Mexican President Porfirio Diaz. He was the ruler of Mexico for 35 years, from 1884 to 1911. And they say that he had this skull on his desk, and they actually say it's real, or that they actually believe this because he was a Mixtec. He was from a tribe called a Mesoamerican tribe, and the ancestry yields possible credibility to his claims. So the one with the cross on top, that's a fake one. That's a replica, but they have it in a museum. And so the way you come into contact with the skull, like they say the skull chooses you. You can't just go and buy one, the original ones, right? It comes to you. And when I was doing the research, most of the skulls came from priests and nuns. Um, so after Porfirio Diaz, or after he lost possession of the next person that popped out with the skull was a priest, Francisco Reyes, and he actually brought the skull to the United States, and he says it has healing powers. The next skull we're going to talk about is called ET. It's called ET because of extraterrestrial. That's why they named it ET. And this ancient crystal skull was discovered by a Mayan family near the Guatemala while digging in their property in 1906. So, like, I mean, I want to believe that the lady was lying because after she found the first one, all these people started to find them. But, like, how are they placed differently in different places, you know? So, what do you think? Is this real or fake? Drop it down in the comments.